And we got numbers. And check, make sure it's ringing through here.
Yeah, no fans yet, but clock's ticking.
Let's see, board banging broadcast. 278 subscribers.
On our way to 1 million.
We are actually on our way to 1 million. And there it is. I can see it. And if I move this, not too much of a lag. We're sitting good. When I first turned this on this morning, I watched it just a couple like little glitches. It's like, oh no, because it showed it was actually really good reception. But I had that up in Grand Rapids too, where it shows like the best reception ever, and it had absolutely nothing. So, but I think I didn't hear really any too many complaints about connectivity this morning. So welcome all one of you right now to the 3:30 edition at 3:24 of Brainerd Little Falls Flying Warriors Hockey, presented to you by Iron Fire Ironworks. And we can throw Ramstead Technologies in there for the third place game versus Blaine, or Rogers Blaine. I guess it does say Blaine on their jerseys. It doesn't say it said.
Yeah, it's Rogers in the on the tournament sheet, but that's Blaine's colors there.
Yeah, I can change that on the scoreboard. Because I think Kai-san must have put it up, changed the scoreboard for me.
Yeah, well, in the sports tourney, it does say Rogers.
Yes, in his defense, it does, because I actually saw that same thing. But then I saw somewhere else where it said Rogers Blaine, and now I see their jerseys do, so that's what I'm switching it to. And there it is. It's just that simple. Technology. Yep.
Yeah, and for those that blame me for the early loss there, I am back.
Yeah, see, Chad just says Chad is back, so it's a W. Bobby Weber says, let's go, ladies. Yes, it's an automatic W. But you said it didn't go so hot this morning with you in attendance at softball either. So
No, when you don't have a full team to cover the field, it's you're chasing yourself out there. So.
Well, there was times this morning it felt the same thing here, I guess. So hopefully the ladies rebound from that and kick it into gear. I see they have the same record as us, a 1 loss, 1 tie, 1 win team. So I think they're beatable, judging by some of their scores. I don't take a whole lot of stock in the Youth Hub hockey rankings because like they were like 14th or something, but they also had like 16 or 17 games on there that I'm guessing there's way more than that. So
well, I think they play a lot of club or the teams around here, and those don't always show up there. And
oh, sure. So we're gonna get going here in about 40 seconds. Every game's been about 4 to 5 minutes early so far. Even this morning it was 5 minutes early. So luckily I was here in plenty of time. I left the nieces at like 8:15 this morning and just came to this rink about 2.5 hours early because I had nothing else to do. I was going to try to think of something to do, but I was like, man, might as well just go sit at the rink. Nice drive though this morning. Last night, nobody on the interstate, and then this morning nobody out. So the half-hour drive actually went fairly quick.
Yeah, I know the drive down for some of the softball players was pretty slickery, they said. So.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, because I didn't even realize it was supposed to snow and all that stuff until I looked at the forecast this morning. Yeah. And it said something about a winter weather advisory. God, I love it when the opposing team gathers around us.
Well, our defense, there is no the bleachers are kind of wonkus on this.
Yeah, and I guess, we're not really center ice. We're on the, visitor side. Which to me, I guess it's, everybody always asks, but I always go center ice, so I never pay attention. But it's which side are we on? So they can sit across from their girls, which makes sense, but at the same time, it's, I guess I don't know. Not like they can hear you. Well, they can I think they can because that guy got yelled at earlier in the game previous, yelling at the ref.
Oh, yeah.
And he told him to zip it. And he actually did zip it, so they got a whole pile of girls there. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of the goalies, so I guess about the same as us. And referees.
They're seriously ready to go.
Yep. Our girls still down there, going to break it down, wearing the black jerseys today. In the final game of the Cabin Fever, I was saying the Frostbite one, but the Frostbite one was a tournament to go, I think.
Yeah, the Frostbite was up in Thief River Falls.
Yeah, that's the one. This is the Cabin Fever tournament in Osseo Maple Grove. Maple Grove yesterday, Osseo today, which is just a couple miles apart. So,
yeah.
Getting ready to drop the puck on this third place game. Starting lineup, switching it up here now. He's got Allie Oim on a wing. Dump rope on the faceoff. Hogstead a wing, and Haar is on defense with Turl. Good icing already. So yeah, I heard the coaches say they might be switching it up a little bit. That's all I knew was they were thinking about switching people up, and looks like they have right now.
Be interesting to see the second and third lines here.
Yep. So on the defensive zone faceoff is Dump Rope. Fighting for it around in faceoff circle. Shot saved Delaney. Pushed over to the far side or near side now by Haar. I'm glad that one didn't get the early goal like the last game. 12 seconds in. The Dump Rope hit the ice hard, but she's getting back up. Now on a rush is Rogers Blaine. I'll probably just call him Rogers from here on out. Hogstead picks it off, sends it down the ice, about right to one of the Rogers girls. And skating up far side, Dump Rope pinches her off. Pass center now, poke checked away by Hogstead. Taken away now by Hogstead. She's advancing the puck into neutral. Gets poke checked away, pushed against the near side boards, and gets tripped up by Hogstead. Otherwise, she had a little bit of open ice. Now pass cross ice, trying to get it to Rademacher, but
offsides, I think.
Picked up by Blaine, offsides. So
looks like Rademacher's going center. No,
she's skating to the wing. Westfall.
Oh, looks like Isla's going to be
Isla Johnson in center. He's really mixing things up. Face-off taken by Blaine. Defense is a normal Tome and LeBlanc. Sent over to the near side corner. LeBlanc dishes it down back to Tome over on the far side. Rademacher tipped off her stick, sent down into the face-off circle. Shot on goal. Saved Delaney back behind the net now. LeBlanc tries to get it up towards Westfall. Fighting for it down in the corner. And still fighting for it in the corner. Coming out of the corner now, looks like it's McKenna. Flings it up into neutral. Mishandled, but here comes Rademacher. Rademacher's got some room, but poke checked away from behind by Rogers. Going down the far side now. Westfall trying to keep up. Back skating his Tome, and that's going to be a penalty. So they touch it up, and first power play of the game goes in the favor of Rogers. I feel like that was just an incidental trip up, but probably a penalty still.
Yeah, you always get tangled out right in front of the ref there. They're not going to let too much slide.
No. So penalty kill unit, Dump Rope, Hogstead, Haar, and that's Turl. Face-off won by Blaine, sent down towards Delaney, across the face of her, over to the near side corner. Fighting for it is Haar. Haar has it, stops, reverses pass, getting tangled up. Picked up now by Hogstead. Hogstead skating up near side boards, has Dump Rope up on her far side, but she's skating through traffic center ice. She's skating strong side left side, fires in a shot in the face, over the top of the net. Dump Rope with it on top of your screen, up to Hogstead again. Hogstead passes to Dump Rope. Dump Rope tries to fire a shot off the shin guards of one of the girls. Hogstead picks it up, bouncing puck up at the blue line. Going the other direction now. That's not going to make icing. It's a wobbler, I think. Picked up by Turl. 1:15 left in the penalty kill for Brainerd Little Falls. Oh, Kaison's text messages are coming across the top. Here comes Dump Rope, top of your screen, trying to wrap around the goal. Skates up to the near side blue line corner, sends cross ice over to Tome. Tome tries to fire one on net, misses wide left. Near side corner now, LeBlanc has it at the blue line. Tries to send it back down, but does get it into the zone, but it was a offside.
Yeah, we still have 49 seconds on the penalty kill, but we're spending a lot of time in the offensive zone right now.
I like it.
Yeah.
Strong penalty kill line. switched up now even. Face off won by Johnson. Back over to the far side where Tome's going to retreat back. Getting converged on by a couple of white sweaters. And picked off by laid off on that shoulder at center ice. Otherwise, might have been a 5-on-3 for a bit. Puck bouncing around near side boards.
We're going for
a penalty.
Yep. Oh, no, he does a little dance in the middle of the ice there.
So we got even strength 4-on-4 hockey for 29 seconds. Then we'll have a minute 31 of power play for Brainerd Little Falls as Rogers gets called for a body check. And good job. Who did they check? That was LeBlanc, right?
Yeah.
So good job, LeBlanc, for not retaliating. Just drawing the penalty.
There's a plus in the penalty tick right there.
Leaving it as is. Face-off won by Johnson down to LeBlanc in the corner. Coming the other direction now. Back skating is LeBlanc. Johnson puts his arm on the girl. Loose now. Sent cross ice. All the way up to the far side. Tome pushes her out the puck. Sent towards Delaney. Wide left. Now back behind the net is LeBlanc, but poke checked away over to the near side corner. Giving chase is Johnson. Johnson fighting for it. Gets control of it. Skating around the backside. Bangs it out the boards. Westfall jailbreak. She just got out of the penalty box. See if she can catch up to it, and she's not going to be able to. Just a little bit too much mustard on that one.
Great idea. Just a little bit too much.
So we got an icing coming here. Defensive zone face-off. 11 minutes left in the period. 1:23 in the penalty for her power play for Brainerd Little Falls now.
Yeah, it looks like Leah Har's going in for Isla Johnson on the defensive side. So
Har taking over the defensive spot. Dump rope on the face-off. Back to Turl. Turl stops, reverses pass. Passes up the boards to Rademacher. Through the stick. Sent down off the chest protector of Turl. Turl back behind the net. Flings up the boards trying to get it to Rademacher, who gets tangled up with one of the Rogers girls. Now Turl has it down in the corner. Sniper took down one of the defenders. Coming the other direction. Har trying to poke it up towards Westfall. Westfall's stick got tangled in that girl's head. Here comes Har on a rush. Strong side, left side for her. She puts on a move. Tries to put in a shot off the shin guard of the defender. Centering pass by Rademacher. Rademacher down there. Ooh, banged up against the boards pretty hard was Har, but she got back up. She popped up. Rademacher with it now, far side. Advancing the puck in. Brainerd on a power play, remember. Dump rope wrapping around the backside. Skating over to the near side. Passes cross ice to LeBlanc. LeBlanc stops, puts on a move, loads it, fires in a shot. Save goalie, pushed off the far side. Another off-angle shot. Didn't make net. Now sent all the way down. Tome's going to pick it up. 10 seconds left in the penalty for Brainerd Little Falls. Their power play. Dump rope skating in. A line change for Blaine, but offsides.
Caught a skate right at the line there and stopped right before he gets in.
It's a little too quick. Beal and Horton skating out here. Isla Johnson on the dot. Defensive Tome and LeBlanc. Face-off taken by Blaine. Skating up far side. Back skating is Tome. Skates to the right hand of Tome. Now goes over to the right side of LeBlanc. Shot across the face of Delaney. Pushed over to the far side where Horton's going to get after it up on top. Tome with it now. Doing a couple of moves in the face-off circle. Trying to get the puck out of the zone. Can't do it. Picked up by LeBlanc as she skates it back behind the net. LeBlanc skating near side. Back passes it over to Tome. Going the other direction. Tome tries to send it up ice. Trying to get the zone cleared to Beal. Can't quite do it. Back behind the Delaney now. Tome sends it up ice to Horton. And gets the zone cleared, but picked up by a Rogers girl right as she exited on a line change. Or entered, I should say. LeBeast has it now. Sends it down. Now just kind of doing a back and forth thing. LeBlanc fighting for it up against the boards. Beal trying to get a stick on it. Same with Johnson. Fighting around neutral. LeBlanc sends the puck down to herself. Off the boards. Down in the near side corner. Stops. Shovels one over up in the air. A pop-up pass. Fielded just like softball by that girl from Blaine, but picked up now by Hogstead. Hogstead is trying to turn it around the corner, but it's met by two Rogers girls. Takes control of it now again, trying to do the same thing. Outskates this girl to get control of the puck on the near side. Pushes the puck around one girl, but gets poke checked away by another. Oim back behind the net now to dump rope. Dump rope stops. looking for something to do with it. Gets pushed up against the boards. Fighting for control of it up in the far side. Coming the other direction now. Tipped up by Blaine, so Turtle's going to have to turn on some jets hard there, too. Delaney pushes it off, but kind of right almost towards the defender instead of Turtle, but Hogstead with it now. Puts a couple moves on. Passes it up just a little behind Dump Rope, but Dump Rope's able to get up there. Get control of it. Shot, paddle save by the goalie.
It goes up and out of play.
7:36 left in the first period. 0-0. They still. Defensive zone face-off. Or offensive zone, that's the side we're on.
Yeah.
Is Isla Johnson, Westfall out there with Rademacher as the wings. Defensive Har and Turl. The law offices have branched out and got a new partner. Cross ice pass. Didn't make any of the Blaine girls' sticks. Coming up the near side now is Har. Har passes it up to Rademacher. Rademacher tips it back to Har. Har's got a little bit of open space. Puts a move on a girl, but poke checked away at the last second. Now over to the near side. Giving chase is Johnson. Getting girl tangled up. Shot across the face of Delaney over to the near side corner. Har trying to get after it. Shoveling it up in the corner to get it to Westfall. Westfall cross ice pass to Rademacher. Rademacher skating it up far side. Centering pass off the stick of Johnson. Johnson dumps it down into the zone. Near side now fighting for it was Johnson. Banged off the glass right to LeBlanc. LeBlanc over to Tome. Tome back to Johnson at center. Johnson putting a couple moves on, skating far side. Got a couple girls to beat. It's a 1-on-4 right now. Horton skates up there to help, centering pass out front, but Horton couldn't quite get there. She was trying to make her way there, but got tangled up in the Rogers jerseys. My aunt and uncle say skate hard, skate fun. I agree. And skate to win. And that's not going to help when they went and face off and they're skating down. But Sniper took her down, or she had to stop her advancing of the puck. Oh, Sniper, he's right in the same. It might be a grenade over there, actually. A couple of landmines. Dump Rope fighting for it back in the near side circle. Centering pass all the way out to LeBlanc. LeBlanc passes cross ice over to Tome. Tome loads up, fires in the blue line. Shot, save, goalie. Dump Rope's going to get after it behind the net. Dump Rope looking for someone to pass to. Poke checked away. Fighting for it down in the corner is Dump Rope. Dump Rope's got two white sweaters on her. Well, she's not actually wearing the white sweaters. Now the face-off circle, the puck snuck out of there. Coming the other direction is Rogers. Beal trying to get a stick in there. Back skating is LeBlanc and Tome. Shot pushed off by the blocker, Delaney. Two Rogers girls took each other down. Tome got a girl pinned up into the boards. Back behind the net now is Tome. Tome skating near side, passing it up to Beal, top of the face-off circle. Can't quite control it, but is able to get it back to Tome. Tome passes up to Dump Rope. Dump Rope's got open space. Tome on her left-hand side, poke checked away, back to Horton. Horton trying to get a stick on it, can't quite do it. Now Beal backhanded shot, wide right, back behind the net now. Here's Blaine, going the far side. Blaine's going to take control of it, or Rogers. You take your pick. Johnson with it now, gets it back into the zone, but they're just doing a pass back and forth thing. I didn't even see that one.
She launched that thing.
Yeah, all the way down for an icing. Offensive zone face-off coming. 4:53 left in the first. Still 0-0.
Yeah, it looks like our team's still kind of getting a feel for each other out there, but doing a pretty good job of getting in the way.
Yeah, different look at these lineups, you know. It's kind of like a person getting a new haircut. You got to get used to it it takes a bit. I don't know what that's all about anymore. The Hogstead down in the corner, fighting for control. Looks like can't tell who's got it. I think it's kind of back and forth. Hogstead just bullying a girl up into the glass. Puck loose now to Har. Har passes cross ice to Turtle. Turtle tips it up to Johnson. They're all waiting at neutral to enter the zone. Sent down off the boards. Hogstead trying to get in there to get after the puck. Har there too. Sends one down range off the sticks of the girl. Oim comes up, tries to get a stick on it, but taken away by Blaine going the other direction. Now back skating is Turtle. Turtle poke checks it away at the red line. Back to the far side now. Turtle has it, sends it cross ice to Har. Har skates around one girl, has a couple girls to beat, enters the zone. It's a 1-on-4 shot pushed off by the stick of the goalie. Near side, Oim trying to get in there now. Back behind the net is Hogstead. Hogstead stops, backhanded pass. Nope, shot or try to pass off to the to Oim, but couldn't quite get a shot off now from the point as it got deflected by one of the defenders. Johnson fighting for it up there with Oim and 3 girls from Rogers. It's like the name of a book Kais on his red. Banged off the face of Westfall, but she sticks with it back behind the net, centering pass, nobody out front, but kept in now by LeBlanc. LeBlanc has it, one-timer shot. Tome had that corner.
Goalie just barely got a skate on it.
Yeah, that was a good reaction by their goalie, because otherwise Tome had that blast, and it had goal written all over it, but good accuracy, but goalie in the right spot, good positioning, good reaction. LeBlanc has it now. Passes cross ice to Tome. Tome tips it back up to Dump Rope. Dump Rope shovel passes up to Rademacher. Rademacher had poke checked away at the blue line. Tome flies up there, fighting for it up against the far side boards, peeled off the boards by Rademacher. Rademacher dishes it down. Westfall trying to get after it. Behind the net now. Over in the far side corner. It's Dump Rope. Dump Rope shovels it back up to Tome at the blue line. Tome to LeBlanc. LeBlanc down at this near side corner of the blue line. Shovel pass in. Rademacher trying to clean up the garbage out front. Couldn't quite get enough of a stick on it. She had a defender and a goalie in her way.
Oh.
Dump Rope just piles her into the boards. And as you can tell, we're sitting in the Blaine Rogers section. Shot, save, wraparound attempt coming by Rademacher, but covered up by the goalie.
Yeah, here the fans they're asking for a something over in the corner there, but it looked like both girls are skating hard and
it's
ended up going into the wall.
Incidental contact.
Yeah, we're spending a lot of time down here. I think we're skating pretty good. I think we just need to find each other a little bit better there, but it's been pretty good so far.
So far. Keep it up, find the back of the net here. Add a little bit of confidence to these ladies. It's kind of been fairly back and forth right now as far as puck control and who's got the puck. As we're experiencing right now, kind of just back and forth in neutral. Har cross ice to Turl. Turl tries to pass up to Beal. Beal tips it up towards herself, but taken by Blaine. Banged off the boards, getting the zone cleared. Johnson up on the far side boards, fighting for it now. Taken off the boards by Horton. Horton going to skate it into the zone. Has Beal on her bottom side. Poke checked away by number 91. 91 stops, reverses pass, looking for someone to pass to. Does a pool shot off the boards. Sends it cross ice through the sticks of 2 of the Rogers girls. Banged down towards Delaney as Beal hit the boards pretty hard, but got back up. Turtle has it, lost control of it right next to Delaney, but was able to be taken away by Johnson. Johnson fighting or skating with it now, up to center. Just dumps it down in the corner, dump and change the way it looks. They're skating off, Dump Rope skating on. LeBlanc stays on defense with Tome. Hogstead and Oim skate in to round out the offensive attack. Now skating near side, Dump Rope. Flinged her stick up, about hit her in the face. You heard the man, 1 minute remaining in the first period. Still 0-0. Dump Rope looking to change that. Now she's on a little bit of a rush. Has a couple girls beat Hogstead on her left-hand side. Centering pass, trying to be kicked by Hogstead. She was right behind her.
Goalie lost her stick, too.
Oh, perfect. She's vulnerable. And now Dump Rope has it, loads up, fires a shot off the chest or tuchus of one of the girls. I couldn't tell. Flung all the way down to kill the play. Waving off icing.
Yeah, 30 seconds left.
Tome has it. It's coming down towards Oim. Line change for Rogers. Nice pass right out front of Hogstead. Hogstead skating in, strong side, left side. Goes to center, puts our fans on it. Puck loose out front still. Still loose. 19 seconds left. Shot. Goal!
LeBeast comes from the far side right at the line, and I don't know what kind of celebration that was.
I can say it. Fa la 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 blah. There. It took me a long time. And he told me it was going to be weird outside of Christmas time, and I don't think it is at all.
1-0 right now. It's nothing weird about that.
That's right. Good job, Ashley LeBlanc, for a rocket from the top of the face-off circle. Finally found the back of the net. We've had a lot of those shots and haven't really found the back of the net for those long-range ones. So
no, I think they just caught the goalie still trying to get back up from that.
Yeah, because she had her stick in her hand back by then, I guess. So, but the way to go right before the end of the period, the ones Delaney hates the worst, is we have 9 seconds left.
No.
And now back behind the net, centering pass. We still have 3 seconds. LeBlanc can fire another one here. She fires one, shot saved as the time expires. So nice one at the end of the period to give Brainerd a 1-0 lead. Shots on goal after one. I have 3 for Rogers, 8 for us. La, 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 la. Do I sing if they're singing?
I don't know. They got to go to classes for a little syncing up on the We Will Rock You.
Yeah, they'll get it one of these days. 1 minute intermissions. Like I say, this whole tournament they've been really scooting these games along.
Well,
They're like I said, I don't know, as a spectator, it's kind of nice because you keep moving. I don't know, as a player or a coach, if you like it not having the ice cleaned at all, but it doesn't really seem to have affected too much. Nobody's really complained that I've heard of about, I can't believe they're not cleaning ice or anything, so.
No, it's a little bit different with these. This rink is a little bit smaller than the past ones, or the yesterday ones for sure.
Yeah,
but
not the Olympic size.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have put on Blaine jerseys, and then we could have
snuck in here and
hid in amongst them.
I catch them looking up here every once in a while, wondering what we're saying or doing, but been pretty cordial for the most part.
Well, I get that a lot. A lot of these hockey moms are always kind of looking at me. I always have to be like, sorry.
That's why we carry big sticks around, so they keep them warm.
Sorry, ma'am. Don't even try. I'm married. Delaney giving knucks to their goalie, skating down the near side, or the left side. And I like how they're stomping and it's vibrating the iPad. I'm not going to say that loud enough for them to hear because then they'll do it the whole time.
Yeah.
Little of these girls know that they think it's the Brainerd parents cheering.
Yeah.
Since they got the same, or they see us standing up top, so they think it's our section. Yeah. Face-off taken by Blaine down in the near side corner now. Shot, one-timer, pushed off by Turl. Back behind the net now. Over to the near side. Back out to the point. 56 loads up, fires and shot. Deflecting, puck loose in the blue. Pushed off nicely by Haar. It was like loose right outside of the blue. And fighting for it now. Sent back down behind the net. And then it's going to be a good rebound opportunity off the backboard for Blaine. Turl trying to get in there. Johnson takes it off there, so it's going to be nice if it makes it, and it will, just barely. But Tyson says just put up 3 by dump rope, and it'll quiet down the crowd. And you never know. It might have been happy hour here for these Blaine people as they're doing the wave.
Looks like this wave hit a bunch of rocks because it was all over the place.
Well, they might have had a few things on the rocks before this, too, I'm going to guess. Yeah. They don't got far to travel, and it's a Sunday afternoon. Oh, puck loose out front. Puck bouncing around. Delaney tries to swipe it out with her stick. Didn't get any of it, so it's went over to the left-hand side. Here comes Dump Rope. Dump Rope trying to silence the crowd. Goes towards center. Has it wide open. Fires in a shot. Save. Goalie. Puck loose. Still behind the net. Dump Rope chases it. Sends it up to the blue line corner where LeBlanc is standing. LeBlanc passes it back to Dump Rope. Dump Rope kind of lost control of it. Now pushed back down over to the far side where Beal's going to get after it.
Ooh, shoots on the side of the goal. I don't think the goalie knew where that was.
Ooh, shot over the top of the net. I was actually looking down at my paper for a second, so I missed it. Now back skating is Tome. Tome trying to get a stick on it. Does poke check it away. Fighting for it up on the boards right in front of us. And down, fired in a shot, pushed off, would have missed wide left, but then he pushed it off for the stick. LeBlanc has it now, puts a couple moves on, dangerous right out in front. She gets leveled and tripped.
There
comes the trip. And I don't know how you can argue that at all, but
LeBlanc got a hip check over there.
And hit her stick. That's a trip. Isn't that the definition of a trip?
Yep, if that wasn't a trip, the one earlier was definitely not one.
I was just going to say that we got called for a trip where their legs got tangled up.
Well.
And power play coming here, 13-18 left in the second. Oh, I got to change the period, I suppose.
Yeah, we are in the second period, 13-16. Yeah.
Face-off won by Brainerd Little Falls. Turl has it, shovels it back down to the top of the face-off circle. Brainerd on the power play. Fighting for it up against the boards now was Oim and Johnson. Johnson passes it up to Oim. Oim tries to fire a shot wide right. Hogstead has it at the top now. Hogstead stops, reverses pass. Goes up towards the top of the face-off circle, trying to get it towards Oim. Oim out in front, loads up, fires in a shot. Oh. Save, goalie. Nice play by the ladies. Way to set it up, be patient. When they do that, the screen looks like on a video game when you get injured or hurt in a war game, you know, and it like kind of like blurs. Yeah. Take cover, you're hurt. On the face-off was Hogstead, won by Hogstead to Johnson. Johnson skating with it back behind the net, skating over near side, looking, centering pass, shot by Oim, save goalie, back behind her. Maybe, I couldn't tell either way. It was a save, either it was a deflection or that. Hogstead now getting held up, centering pass, trying to get it to Oim, couldn't quite get it through. And now all the way down, it's going to be a foot race by Turl and number 47. Shot, off-angle shot, saved Delaney, pushed over to the far side by Turl and Har. And Turtle's going to hit the sin bin. I say they keep screaming because that's going to help. I kind of missed that one too, as I'm always watching other away from the plays. So
she kind of caught her leaning down and got an elbow in there.
Yeah.
So they're going to discuss what.
So if it's a 2-minute penalty, it's 1 minute at 4-on-4.
That looks like it's just a 2.
Checking, so.
No.
So 4-on-4 for 59 seconds, and it's a power play for Blaine for 1:01 after that. 12 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second period. Puck's all the way down now over to the far side. Fighting for it now, trying to get after it was Westfall. Now back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc passes cross ice to Tome. Tome tries to get it up towards the zone and does dump it down in the zone. Westfall giving chase. Up to the far side now. Rademacher makes her stop, reverse pass. Sends over towards center. All the way up, catches it kind of in stride. Poke checked away now by LeBlanc. Tome fighting for control of it. Pushed up the near side boards. McKenna has it. McKenna sends it a rocket across to Rademacher, but she was able to catch it. Shot wide right, deflected before it could get there. Sticks with it, looking for someone out front, but we're in a line change right now. So Tome loads up, fires in a rocket. Oh, a bouncer sent out. That was like a knuckle puck. That could have been a dangerous one. And now LeBlanc waits for the zone to clear. She enters it. Back to now we got a power play or a penalty kill for Brainerd Little Falls for a minute. Centering pass across the crease of the goal. That girl's holding onto her stick. Yeah.
Oh, that has to be a hook there.
Yeah, centering pass broken up.
Well, parents were screaming hit her, so.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you can't hook and that's.
Yeah. So another power play or 4-on-4 for 42 seconds.
We're exchanging the players in the box right now. It's getting to be a little rough game, but
cycling through it. Kai-san says Ninja Turtle was just sending her into her half shell. Turtle power. Yeah, she might have been seeing turtles after that hit. So 4-on-4 again. Face off taken by Dump Rope. Dump Rope skates it, passes it back to Johnson at the blue line. Johnson cross pass over to Har. Har loads up, fires in a wobbler shot that made net. Goal!
Oh, it just rolled right behind the goalie there, and Leah just tipped it up over. Ellie Hogstead looks like it tipped it up over the top of the goalie, and Leah was right there to clean it up.
Nice job, ladies, on the 4-on-4 goal. Yeah, so does that mean one of them leaves the box then?
No, we stay 4-on-4
That's what I
until
thought if it was even strength, because she got out of the box. Like I don't know hockey, but
yeah, even strength is even strength, so they'll stay in there until.
What is Kai-san sending now? I like turtles. And face-off was taken by Brainerd as I was looking at Kai-san's text message. Shot goal! Ellie Hogstead just piling them on here now. There's the crowd, not as loud.
Yep, and I don't
that guy's actually leaving. He's got so upset with us talking here. Good thing I was here first.
Well, that Blaine Rogers team did sit down first, and they picked the wrong side of the center line. So
yeah, well, they're the home team, I guess, but they saw me here. I'm decorated in Brainerd blue. Bobby says that'll quiet, or no, do it again, we'll like it. And Kaizen says that'll quiet him down. There's one guy actually just left.
Yeah.
So, I don't even see what happened in the face-off. We're down on our defensive end right now and putting on them. Hurt his
off the trip there. There's no trip there.
No, and,
his feet got tangled up.
I love sitting in the opponent's section, listening to everybody complain.
Well, there's a trip.
Maybe we should cry about that one, too. And it's passed up to Oim. Oim's skating up far side, and it's a power play now for Brainerd Little Falls. And sent into the boards face first is Oim, but she looked like she hit it soft enough where she's all right. And skating down center ice now, back skating is LeBlanc and Tome. Pushes it over to the far side. LeBlanc pushing her off to the far side. Fighting for it up in the corner now is LeBlanc. LeBlanc trying to get after the puck. She's getting pinned on one skate. And Beal comes in there to try to take the puck. Sent down, get in the zone, cleared, and it is. So they're going to have to reset up. 33 seconds left of the power play for Brainerd that we had a minute of. And here comes LeBeast. LeBeast looking for her second goal of the game. Loads up, fires in a shot, deflected by number 59, sent to the far side corner. Back behind the net now is LeBlanc. LeBlanc looking for a centering pass for Rademacher. Shot!
Own it!
Goal!
Goes in! Leah Dumprope had probably 2 inches of clearance on that far side.
Bottom left as we're looking at it. Sneaks one past the goalie's skate.
Yeah, the goalie's doing the splits and had only 2 inches of coverage, or not coverage in that net, and Leah found that.
Nice job, Leah. Good passing by the ladies.
It
was short. No, we were on a power play.
We were on a power play. 13 seconds left in that one, so capitalized on the last few seconds.
So another power play goal for the ladies this weekend. It was a nice move. Or it was who created that play was Hogstead down in the corner, right? Maybe trying to wrap around and sent it across.
Yeah.
I'll have to rewatch. I can't remember. But either way, nice job, ladies. Skating near side now is Blaine. Fighting for control of the puck in the corner. Horton down there with... Who's down there with Horton? Can't tell. Turtle's down there. Turtle's out of the box.
Leah was down there in the middle of it.
Horton skating it up near side now. Getting harassed by 2 girls from Rogers. Flying in there was Har. Har avoided a collision there as to not send this Blaine parent crowd into a frenzy. Turtle stops, reverses pass behind the net. Back up to the far side is Har. Beal also up there, takes it, gets his zone cleared, tries to pass it up. Taken now by Blaine. Center ice, Turtle's going to step up, put a stick on it, get it towards Horton. 8 minutes and 5 seconds left in the second period. Turtle sends it cross ice over to Har. Sniper took that girl down. Hires launches it down. No ice. It'll be a change. Now Blaine advancing the puck up the near side, tipped up towards center where Hogstead's going to pick it up. Stops, reverses pass. Pass back over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc puts a couple moves on. It does a do-si-do, dipsy tango.
And comes out with it.
And here's the tango shot.
And goal!
Fa la 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 blah. And this guy's leaving now too. So LeBlanc, second goal of the game. And that was a highlight reel goal. She's doing twisting and turning and gets control of the puck again. And puts her in the back of the net for a 5-0 lead. So this is our second period. This happened to us the last game, and the lady said, let's do it to them instead. Face-off won by Johnson over to the far side now. Hogstead with it. Hogstead puts a couple moves on. Puck loose out front. Shot. Goal! Isla Johnson gets on the...
I do admit, we're getting some lucky bounces and hitting the stick at the right time, and I don't know.
Yes, they're lucky, but at the same time, they're like good nice
we're in
shots.
Good position to be right where we need to be at this one. Oh, we lose another fan.
And another guy left. Every goal we're dropping one Blaine parent. That escalated quickly.
Yeah.
So that just goes to show, like when our girls are down 3 points with 5-6 minutes left, and they feel like it's over, and it definitely is not. A lot can happen in a short amount of time. Just like it's going to happen again here. Turtle skating down near side. Backhand pass, shot. Couldn't quite get it off. Another shot. Oim, another shot. Loose out front. Nice job by the goalie there. Johnson backhands it to Turtle. Turtle skating around near side now at the blue line. Bangs it off the boards to herself down in the corner. Wayne down there trying to get a stick on it, but Johnson's going to give chase. Oh, taken away. Oh, Johnson has it.
Good footwork there to keep it from going behind her.
Kai-san says again, and then again. Is that like that, what's his name on Star Wars? Again.
Oh, Leah's going to be called for a tripping there, and I think they're trying to manufacture a few things here, but
yeah. We need to.
We'll appease the crowd for a
second. Yeah, I was going to say, that way we don't get a riot up in here.
Well, we might be flipped over the back of this bleacher here.
Is it run time in the second period? That's usually third, but they haven't
run.
Yeah, it is, because they just put that up there and it's still going.
Well,
they haven't been doing the greatest of jobs at running the clock and stuff. No, they did stop there before. Maybe not.
No.
Okay. Well, like I said, they're highly paid and highly trained clock operators, so can't believe they'd ever mess up. Dump rope now skating it, pass it up to McKenna. McKenna just a little out front, but is able to get it back to dump rope. Dump rope skating in now, loads it, fires in a shot, save goalie. Over to the near side now. Banged off, trying to get it up to Tome. Tome keeps it in the zone. Down in the corner now, back to Tome. Tome just kind of playing catch with that girl. Lowers the shoulder, sends it down in the far side. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second period.
1 minute left in the penalty kill.
Oh, that's right. I kind of forgot we were on a penalty kill, honestly. We've been down in our offensive end. Off the skate, a dump rope, picked up in stride by Tome. Tome flying up the far side, has one girl to beat, has dump rope on their right-hand side. Offsides. So.
Oh, and there's Bailey's going in for a shot on goal after the whistle.
Yeah. So we're getting them 5-on-3 here for 42 seconds. What does that mean? A delay game or something?
Technical for
well, I know a technical in basketball, but I feel like I said a technical in hockey. Maybe it is. I don't know. But either way, it's run time right now, and we're just killing seconds off of that penalty clock as we go. And, I was going to say, Blaine doesn't even have all their skaters out there right now. So
they stopped the clock now. I don't know what's going.
Maybe it's supposed to be run time in the third period, and they didn't know that.
Yeah,
he's waving them over.
He's just like, let's get this going.
I got a feeling that they.
15 seconds ran off that 2-minute penalty.
Yep, she's right.
Wow, they weren't paying attention for the last 6-7 minutes.
Yeah, it was like 6.5 minutes was when I looked, and it was run time.
Yeah.
So give the girls a little bit of powwow. See what the comments say. I don't know if it was my mom or what says, or I mean my wife or the kids saying you're going to get beat up. I don't think so. In the words of Herb Brooks again. I thought you were talking about Shiloh Wren or Kylo Wren. Shiloh Wren. Let's put up a 12-pack on this team and really hush the crowd, Kai-san says. Do it again and again. We like it. So we'll see what they're doing here. They're trying to get the clock back in order.
Well, they're going to reset things, and
I wouldn't be surprised if they don't put like 6.5 minutes back up there, and it's probably supposed to be stop time. I've never seen a tournament, not saying that that's not what this is, but that where it's a run time in the second period, unless it's a really big mercy, like you're up by 20 or something, and then the ref says just keep it rolling.
Yeah.
Actually, I did that at the home tournament. I think one team was up by like 15, and he said just keep it moving and quit putting goals up on the scoreboard. So resetting the penalty clocks. 36 seconds of 5-on-3. Our 3 out there are going to be Hogstead, Johnson, and Turl. And then after that, it'll just be a power play for the remaining minute and 24. On the face-off will be Hogstead. Won by Hogstead. Flicks it up the boards to herself. Advances the puck. 5-on-3, mind you. Skating it in. Gosh, I hope she scores a goal on 5-on-3.
She does.
She does. A 5-on-3 goal by Ellie Hogstead.
I think this crowd's going to fight themselves here.
Yeah, what did he say?
Well, now it's run time still, so I don't know what's...
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's trying to get him to stop, and he did.
Yeah, he's...
Well, the ref isn't even on the ice yet. Settle down, everybody. Can't you see he's in the box with them? You don't think he understands that? People yelling "stop the clock" as there's a referee standing over the scorer
now
right now.
Stripes call it's time. These fans are going to climb over the ice.
I got to give it to him. I think I would just be defeated losing by 7 and not really saying anything, but they're still fiery about it. Now, if it comes down to the wire and we lose because we have a minute less, or they lose because they have a minute less time, then they have an argument.
Yeah.
It's your wife, and yes, you are, or the ref, or both, going to get punched? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think the refs have anything to do with this. I think it's us just beating up on them now. Well,
the home team crowd there, they're going to stick in that glass box over there for a few minutes after the game, I'm sure.
I think it's being called pretty evenly there.
I think the clock has been
the clock guy maybe. Yeah. Again, the highly paid, highly trained clock operators. Kaya-san says, I think they would want the clock to run being down 7 so they could get home for 60 minutes. Maybe.
Well, if I wanted to be moving these games along, this is a little bit of a break there, so. Well, it says we ran out of the.
Even with run time, this is coming from Skurlit's grandpa.
Well, it says 1 on the box or 1 on the screen there, but we have 2 in the 2 in the box right now. So I think they're gonna
let them out in half a minute.
Yeah, I think 11 seconds is what was left before.
Scarlett's grandpa says even with runtime, clock operator is supposed to stop the clock for a penalty start as the puck drops. So
maybe that's what they were.
Back behind the net. Well, no. Well, yeah, I suppose.
Okay, yeah, they're 11. Oh.
With a penalty. Dump rope just flies out of there.
I think if Leah would have looked around, she had it right at her feet when she jumped in the.
Near side, back in the corner now. Short-handed, which hasn't seemed to matter for us here because we're pouring goals on 5-on-3. Dump rope sends it down in the corner to herself. Fighting for the control of the puck. Rogers comes out of the scrum with it. Hogstead over there, backhand passes it right through the stick of Dump rope. Dump rope going to get over there, try to get after the puck, puts the body on her so she has to send it over to the near side boards. Trying to send it up through the stick of one of their girls, but back Turtle just kind of tipped it off and kind of laid off it. Shot over the top of Delaney. Just about went out of the play. Back behind the net now. Girl's all by herself, but Johnson over there to get after it. Now over to the far side corner. Beal going to get over there. Girls just skating freely, but checked away now by Johnson. Puck back out to the blue line. 6 seconds left in the power play. Shot deflected, knocked out of the air, covered up by Delaney. Delaney's laying out on her belly. Puck's still loose.
It was loose, and then they hit it across the crease. And
so back to full strength now and tipped off by Dump rope. Now sent back. So that's like a bang play there. So.
Yeah, Delaney was laying on top of 3 or 4 sticks in there, and somebody got the puck out and shot it across the crease with a wide open net. So we got lucky there that there was not. And it is run time. I think the whole calling the penalties and stuff comes into play. So
yeah, well, I mean,
good call on the.
It wasn't really much to argue that much about, but yeah, you're probably right. And I couldn't argue it because I didn't know the rule. So
learn something new today.
I just go with the flow. Here comes LeBlanc. She's trying to go with the flow, but the flow opposed her. She got pinned up against the boards.
Somebody's getting.
Now LeBlanc.
No, I think.
Well, we touched it and they blew the whistle, so.
Yeah, I think Owen's going.
Ayo, hitting
the penalty box. She
came
in after when the Beast was hung up in the corner there. And
see, that's what they're saying. The clock should stop on a penalty. Yeah. Yeah, apparently they're not, because I feel like I remember putting them up there and having the clock running right away when we're doing in the third period, though. Now all the way down, giving chase was Rademacher. Sorry, I'm kind of losing focus paying attention to these parents jabber drawing. We should mic them up.
Well, the attention is not on us, so I think we're good.
Yeah. I think I'd just giggle if it was. Sent up to the far side, waving off icing, giving chase is LeBlanc. She'll be the first one there. Back behind the net, passing it over to Tome. 44 seconds left in the period. Back up to Rademacher. Rademacher fighting for it up against the near side boards, lost it. Now on the logo, picked up, kicked over. A nice hacky sack kick move by Rademacher. Sent down into the zone. Zone cleared. Tome's going to pass cross ice to LeBlanc. LeBlanc tips it back over to Tome. Tome sends it up towards Horton. No, that's Westfall. And now LeBlanc lays off till she waits for her teammates to clear the zone and does a good job.
Dance at the line there.
LeBlanc looking for a Hattie and finds her Hattie. Fa la 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 blah.
We had a couple more fans here that were looking for the exit, but
Yes.
looks like the time's going to go out here in the second period. And
So was that an 8-goal second period or
Yes.
7? Was it 1-0? I can't remember.
I think it was 1-0, so it was a 7-goal. Yeah, because we scored with 30 seconds left in that first period.
Let's see, what was Kai-san saying? Kai-san says, never wanted your team to punish another team as much as today. Beat them badly. Can't believe you confused them. I don't get that one. Brittany says, I'm just happy they're giving Laney a break.
Yeah.
Which they have, because I only have 5 shots written down for
Well, they have
Blaine and
28
Rogers.
shots for
for us?
the home
For
team.
the home? No. There ain't no way.
And no shots for us.
Oh.
You know.
I don't think the scoreboard operators ran that scoreboard before, and that's just fine because they just throw them in there with 0 training, and they're just expected to do it for dibs. Brittany's asking how many shots after 1. I had shots after 1 and 3 to 8 in the favor of Brainerd Little Falls. And now, yeah,
Because you can't stop both clocks. I think that's the...
Oh, yeah, nice. They realize they're going to restart the penalty. He acknowledged them that, yes, we know it's running, and we're going to reset it because you can't have the clock that runs the main clock run and not have the penalty clock run. And the main clock's running for the intermission time.
Yeah.
So, pretty simple solution. And that woman can't quite seem to understand it. Oh, he still sucks, she said, because he knows what he's doing. We should scream over there that there was 1 less second that should have been out there.
Let's see how many bears we can poke over
Yes.
here.
Kai-san likes bears, I hear. It's one of his favorite animals. I'm cheering for the Bears tonight, actually, just because I have them in a pick-em, not a pick-em, but a league that I drew a team, and I drew the Bears.
They kind of feel like the Vikings were a couple years ago, where that last second everything just came together, and then maybe for them it changed.
They'll have a
little bit
different
future.
fate.
Yeah, different
maybe.
fate than the Vikings.
I said since the beginning of the playoffs, I think the Rams are going to win, but so we'll see tonight.
There's some little favoritism to the Seahawks there. They're looking pretty.
Well, I mean, half the Niners were injured too, I guess.
Yeah.
So, I got to change the third period here. Skating down, back behind the net is Rogers advancing the puck now. Poke checked away nicely by Tome, or that was Beal.
Yeah.
Now with Turl. Turl bangs it off the boards, down in the near side boards, back behind the net. 10 seconds left in the power play for Rogers. Sent all the way down through the sticks of our
waving
girls.
off icing.
Waving off icing, so
killing
Har's
the last seconds of the penalty.
Har overskated it, sent all the way over to the near side, back to full strength now. Horton skates on for our 5th skater. Sent down towards Delaney. Turl pushes it up over to Horton. Horton tips it back to Turl. Turl flies through traffic, just dumps it down into the zone. Picked up by Rogers. Dump rope has it, back passes it over to Turl. Turl fires one down off the skate or stick of one of the defenders. And now getting pushed up against the boards is Westfall, or Westfall did the pushing. Now over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc getting tripped up, skating through traffic, skates around, backhanded shot,
Ooh.
save, rebound back behind the net now. LeBlanc has it, centering pass out to Horton, fanned on by Horton. Puck still loose, taken away now by Rogers. Skating off the ice now is Rogers. Back skating was Dump Rope. Dump Rope is back on defense there, or they switched that up too, or did that was just
Ashley
where she was? Girl right behind that, centering pass, shot missed wide right, back behind the net now. Dump Rope fighting for position. Pushed one girl to the ground, and she got dragged to the ground.
And then she comes out with it.
Yeah, it's just a ball of girls down there mixed up, but now they're coming the other direction is Hogstead. Hogstead gets it poke checked away, but sticks with the puck, skates down near side, tries a centering pass off the skates of number 59. Back behind the net now, taken away by Rogers over the far side.
Yeah, it looks like McKenna and Leah are going on the defensive right now.
So switching it up, trying out different spots. This is the time to do it with a 8-0 lead in the runtime third period. They should put Delaney in as center. Would that be rubbing it into these parents that they put Delaney on the face-off in full goalie gear? He should do it just to spite these people.
Just because it's never been done doesn't mean it can't.
Yeah, exactly. Haar skating up far side now has Rademacher on her left. She's turning on the Jets, fired in a shot, missed wide left over to the near side corner now. Chases her, follows her shot, centering pass, trying to get up to Tome. Fired in a shot, and off the chest of the goalie. Now in the face-off circle, giving chase is Tome. Chasing her over to the far side. Rademacher tried cutting her off, made her cough the puck up over on the far side. Up against the boards now. Rogers coming out of the scrum with it. Beal poke checked it away. Kept in the zone now by Tome. Taken now by girl from Rogers. Beal sends one down towards the goalie. Missed wide right. Banged off the boards. Kept in by Scarlett. Passed up now to Rademacher. Rademacher probably looking for Beal out front. That passed a little bit behind her. Had to kick it with her skates. Turtle giving chase now. Is able to swoop that puck away from that girl. Stop, reverse pass, bang it up to the center ice. Skating near side now. Kaisan says, I do feel bad for their goalie. Their skaters aren't helping her out much. Yeah, in that flurry, they really weren't. But I think our girls also were playing really good to create those. So center ice.
Yeah, it looks like Ellie and Lee are back for defense.
Yeah, then we got Johnson on the offense with Oyam on the dot, and Horton the other offensive teammate, partner, player, you name it. Back behind the net now is Dump Rope. Dump Rope skating it up, passes up to Horton, intercepted by number 19. Loads up, fires in a shot, save Delaney, rebound loose over on the near side. Horton fighting for it down in the corner. Passing back and forth, now shot. Kicked off the pad of Delaney, and last second poke checked away a rebound attempt by Dump Rope. Dump Rope passes center, centered it to Hogstead, but she had confidence in Hogstead and confidence in her pass, and now Hogstead advancing the puck up strong side, left side, stops, reverses pass, waiting for stuff to settle down, backhand passes it into Johnson. Horton hit the ice.
Creating a little diversion there.
Yes, Sniper took her down that, or else one of them ice mines. Over to the far side. Rogers sending the puck up the boards. Kept. And that's an easy one. Literally a foot away from the ref.
A little frustration there. Someone's going to break a stick.
Is this where we're supposed to start screaming?
Maybe.
As the opposition's parents? I don't know. It feels like that's what's happening here.
Yep.
I don't know.
Well, they were able to turn the heaters off in this bleacher section for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. There's still steam coming off some people's heads. So there. How come they're not screaming at stopping the clock again on the penalty? 9:22 left in counting. We are on a power play for 1:44 in counting. Now they're switching girls in the penalty box. What happened?
Tuna. She's getting out.
She got kicked out.
Yeah. They're saying good job. I don't know what that's about, but
is that her fourth penalty maybe?
Maybe.
Because I think, or no, you get kicked out after 3. Because they were saying that they might get kicked out after 3 because I think LeBlanc had 3 in the last game, but it was at the very end. Otherwise, she would have been out, but in the next game.
No. Looks like they're stopping the clock, putting 2 minutes back up there.
Oh, man.
Putting a different number.
We didn't even have to scream about it, and they're doing it? Huh. Weird. Weird how that works out like that. At this point, they could have just let it run, and I think everybody on both sides would have been fine, but that's all right. Let the girls pour it on a little more,
and then they
I
got
guess.
the penalty on our side, so.
Aw. We should tell them they suck, like that woman from Rogers screamed across the ice. That she's screaming that, remember, at a youth hockey game with, anywhere from 12 to 15-year-olds out there.
Your player is not going out for the frost right now.
No. Yeah, maybe they're not so Minnesota nice down in Rogers. Who knows? Here comes LeBlanc. She's looking for her 4th goal. Put it in the back, Ashley. Skating across. Shot, save, goalie. Now off to the near side. Haar loads up, fires in a knuckle puck, but deflected by one of the defenders before it could make the net. Banged off the glass to herself. Haar dumps it down, and it's going to be an offside. Rademacher couldn't quite get out of there in time. It was a bang-bang play.
Yeah.
97 shots by them. How does that even get up there? Don't you have to hit that button 97 times to get to that?
I thought so, but that is impressive.
He's probably trying to start the clock or stop the clock this whole time and hitting shot. Going Lil John on it or whatever he is. Shots. Face off taken by Brainerd Little Falls. Pass cross ice from Hogstead to Turl. Turl puts a couple moves on a chick. Makes her miss. Sends it down towards the net. Pushed off by the goalie. Down in the near side corner now. 7.5 minutes left. 36 seconds left in the power play for Brainerd Little Falls. Backhanded down behind the net by Hogstead to Turl. Turl off angle shot. Centering pass. Shot saved by Johnson. Johnson's shot was saved by the goalie. Pushed off to the far side. Nice one-timer attempt, but kick saved out by the goalie.
Yeah, it looks like the defense attorneys are now on the offensive attorneys. And there.
Oh, yeah. And listen to them erupt that their legs got tangled up. But then that one girl that was fully hooking our girl wasn't a hook. But here comes Hogstead. Fires in a shot in the face save.
Wow!
I don't think it'd make much of a difference right now, lady. You might need to calm down. Unless they score 8 power play goals in the next 7 minutes and 46 seconds of run time, you might need to just turn the temperature down a bit. LeBlanc on the center dot, not center dot, but face off. Oim, Horton on her wings. Hogstead loads up, fires in a shot towards LeBlanc. Dump rope back on a defensive spot as well. Fighting for control of it up in the far side far side corner. Back behind the net now is Oim. Oim trying to get after it down in the corner. Sent up the boards, coming the other direction now. Back skating is Ellie. Puts a move on Ellie. Ellie sticks with it. Shot over the top of Delaney. It was deflected nicely off the stick of Ellie Hogstead. Trying to deke Ellie out, but she followed her every single move.
Shot it
looked like a mirror.
Their stadium.
Just about hit Amy Haar over there taking pictures, but Amy didn't even flinch either. She's unbothered by pucks flying in her direction. She's seen a few in her career.
She's got that camera to defend herself, so.
Yes. Plus, imagine the great shot save. Imagine the great shot she'd get if it was right before the puck broke the lens and she snapped the picture. And face-off won by Brainerd. Tome has it now. She's advancing the puck. Has Johnson on her right-hand side. A couple girls up in front of her. Skating far side now, down towards the corner. Lost control of it, pushes the girl off the puck, goes down to her knees, but poked away by Rademacher. Rademacher sends it down towards the net. Now over to the near side corner, back up towards Haar at the blue line. Haar pushes it down up the boards. Puck floating around out in front of the goalie, but taken away by Rogers.
Well, they didn't scream about the trip in front of the net on Rademacher there, so.
No, weird.
Must be a one-sided
yeah.
rule.
It's okay if it happens. Sometimes shot by Johnson, bounced into the lap of the goalie. 4.5 minutes left and counting. Full line change for Brainerd Little Falls. Beal and Horton skate out there with LeBlanc, Westfall, and Dump Rope. Let's see who's going to be on the center dot. Dump Rope settles back into her usual position at center. LeBlanc and Westfall on defense now. Beal and Horton are her wings. Westfall used to be a defender, shot from the blue line, her old position, the blue line bomb, sends one down range, covered up by the goalie.
Looks like the Rogers players are giving some direction to each other over there. A little heated, but
Yeah. Pass from McKenna to LeBlanc. LeBlanc loads up, fires a shot, trying to find that corner. That goalie read that one and glove save. I'm not even attempting to keep track of shots anymore after the third period. No clue.
well, every one of these shots takes about 20, 30 seconds off the clock. So
Yeah. Time is waning. LeBlanc now putting a couple moves on, trying to get it up to Dump Rope. Dump Rope meeting a lot of defense. Shot, rocket, just about broke the glass behind the net. Behind the net now, Dump Rope comes and gets the puck again. Sends it up the near side boards to LeBlanc. LeBlanc at the blue line corner. Waiting to pass it to Dump Rope, and does. Dump Rope passes cross ice over to McKenna. McKenna sends it down in the middle, centering pass, backhand attempt by Beal, covered up by the goalie. I'll have to see the final. Because they don't, I wish they had live scoring. They have the live scoring format, but they just don't have the live scoring. That's really nice as an announcer to be able to see shots and penalties. And
well, as complicated as this clock may be, that live scoring might be
asking just a little too much.
Yeah, well,
maybe.
we got to have lighthearted,
Yes. Hogstead trying to skate it and gets poke checked away, but Har picks it up, loads up, fires in a shot, center mass save. See, I didn't write down all the goal scorers either. I know LeBlanc's got 3, Isla's got 1. Does Hogstead have a goal or 2? Maybe?
Yeah, she's got a goal. Leah's got, I think she's got 2.
Leah, I don't know. I should have wrote them down. Oh well. 2:17 and counting left. Puck's getting sent up the far side now. Oim there to converge on her, but poke checked away at the blue line by Tome. Tome intercepts that pass, sent down towards Delaney. Puck just about got through Har, but Har is able to kick it with her skate. Near side boards now. Hogstead peels it off, trying to pass it up towards Turl. Turl gathers the puck, sends it up to Oim. Oim skating it in far side, sends it cross ice towards Hogstead, just out of reach of Hogstead. Hogstead tries a centering pass, knocked down by Rogers as they're skating up near side boards now. Har doing a good job of fanning the stick out in front of her to make that Rogers girl dump the puck down. Over far side boards now. Tome over there. Rogers comes off the boards with it, fires in a little off-angle shot, saved Delaney. Now sent back up to the blue line. Rogers shoots again, deflected, pushed off by the stick of Delaney. Far side corner now. Rogers has it. Tome gets up in there to put some pressure on. And now Oim puts a shoulder into a girl and knocks her to the ice.
We only got a minute left in the game here, minute 6.
I'm surprised they didn't yell for a penalty on that one. Offsides.
See a lot of bitten lips right now. They're holding it in.
Yeah. Brittany says, I missed the Kenna Laney duo on defense. Well, that was another life ago. It will never happen again. Unless it's beer league hockey.
Be careful here. Laney might come out of the net and just...
Yeah, I guess. We're switching positions. Back pass from LeBlanc to Johnson, but taken away by Rogers. Rogers coming the other way, 31 seconds and counting. Center cross ice pass and nobody home. Johnson will be the first one there to peel it off the boards. Lost on the edge right out in front of Delaney. Shot, save, another shot attempt coming. Delaney covers it up, and that's probably going to take care of the game with 17 seconds and counting. So that'll be it, 10 seconds. Yep. So after a slow first period and kind of a let's go ladies type period, they put 7 up on the...
They dropped the puck with 2 seconds left and
put 7 up in the second period to win 8 rip in this third place game. So nice job, ladies, finishing with a bang. And now Delaney can maybe talk to me on the way home, as she didn't have many words for me after the last game.
Well, that's a good comeback for these girls.
Oh, yeah. That's what they needed, a confidence boost leaving here.
You know, I was here to help
Yes.
with the W, so
I
I was
was-
deflating the audience. And
Yes. See, this would have been way less fun if I'm just standing here by myself in enemy territory.
Yeah.
And not to mention, we would have probably lost if you weren't here. So
yeah,
there it is.
Yeah, it would have been. Can't imagine this team winning in this audience because they.
Yeah, right. Yeah, or what if it was a close game?
Yeah.
Kai-san says, favorite game of the tournament. My cousin Eric, way to collect another trophy. Bobby Weber, wowza. So, yeah, nice job, ladies. Taking home, hitting the podium at least.
No.
After, what is it, 2-1-1 weekend?
Yep, and honestly, looking at some of these teams, that Osseo Maple Grove team was probably would have been a good number or championship game. If,
Yep.
I don't know, that goalie looked like she's pretty on.
Yeah. Delaney skating in with the trophy. Yeah, but the same thing, those teams, we definitely, didn't get throttled by them. They were beatable teams, and they just, I guess they didn't turn on the 7-goal period like they did in this game. Yeah,
and truthfully, I told Alicia before we got here, I was like, the only team that's been able to beat us is us so far. So
far.
So,
well, nice job, ladies. Good weekend here. I guess what's the next? We got a home game on Sunday or something, maybe? Or no, I can't remember.
we have a game on Sunday.
Sunday. I think it's home because I'm on call, and I remember that I'll be able to make it if I'm not working. So I don't know if you're going to be there or not. If you are, and I'm working, you and Brittany might have to take over the responsibilities. And other than that, Are you going to Fargo or Moorhead?
Yeah, most likely.
Me too. So
look, we're even in the background of this picture if we slide
look
over.
at that. Yeah. Start waving. Hey-oh. We're part of the team, right? So, yeah, that'll be a fun weekend, too. It'll be a lot of good competition up there. A 4-day, well, not 4, but we go up for the dinner on Thursday and then a 3-day tournament, so should be a good time. Congratulations on the shutout. Jesse Kane said, yes, nice job, Delaney. Nice job, defense. And great job, ladies, my mother says, from Arizona. And thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, Mr. Rademacher, for, as usual, helping out. I appreciate it.
Yeah, pleasure coming back and helping you guys with the W.
Yes, sir. Thanks for giving the W.
Yeah.
And with that, thanks for watching. Watch for deer.